sat down. Um, so if you've seen the video, you've heard the audio of Barack Obama shaming black men. I've been meaning to upload that video. Shaming black men for not voting for Kamala Harris. My stance is do what you want to do. You want to vote for Cornel West, independent. You want to go, you want to, elect elect the couch. The couch is basically sitting at home and not voting. You want to vote for Trump. You want to vote for Kamala. It's like that Wu-Tang song. It's yours. You know, you know, what's the Black Sheep song? You can get with this or you can get with that. You know, you know, it depends on what you what you want to. But Magic Johnson also, basically shamed black men, talking about we need black men to vote. We need black men to vote. We need. Hold on, y'all don't need us for nothing else. I mean, y'all been shaming black men forever. You know what I'm saying? And I know Magic Johnson don't live in the same world we live in, and he quote unquote FBA. He don't live in the same corridors that we live in. Let's keep it funky. Magic don't, live the same life we live. So him shaming us, that just lets you know the Democratic Party, hold on. The Democratic Party is asking them and asking them for favors. It's raining. He chasing the squirrel. It's raining. But they asking a lot of these celebrities to do favors. And I'm gonna try to keep this just like down because it's raining. So yeah, they asking celebrities to do favors. Give them some money or we scratch your back. We make sure you get this. We make sure you get that out the deal. And they trying to shame us into voting. We done with that. You should vote on policies, not color. You should vote on who gonna get the economy together. And one of the reasons a lot of people, and I ain't really trying to get political with this, voting for Trump because it's the known. You know what it is. You've been there before. Your money was right. A lot of people feel like, with Trump, I've been there before. With Kamala, you know what's gonna come with Kamala. The economy was terrible under Joe Biden. You know, you know, the misandry is gonna be crazy with Kamala Harris. It's gonna be insanity. So those things you already gonna know. But with the political thing, as far as them begging us, they don't. What are you gonna do for us? Did y'all know Kamala went to an all Hispanic event the other day? I forget what it was called. Stop. But she declined to do that when all the black, I forget the name of the black company or the black organization, when they turned around and they invited her to come speak to them, she didn't even come speak. Trump spoke. So they letting all these migrants in to replace us, and then a lot of these migrants, I'm kind of running more and more. They don't even speak English. They rude. They don't say excuse me in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? They rude as hell. They have no respect for this country, and they allowing them to replace us. And they talking about, we need your vote, black men. Y'all need us. For the last 60, 70 years, they've been destroying our image. And since the manosphere, or since really social media then popped off, we only been able to defend ourselves for so long. Let's keep our real. We only been able to defend ourselves for so long. As soon as we start defending ourselves, what did these Keishas, what did the other establishments start doing? As soon as we created a little black sector for black people, Brad created their sector, the white manosphere, copied off of us. What did black women do? They start creating their sectors to destroy us, calling us bullet blacks, delete black babies, abort black babies. They start saying that. So as soon as we start defending ourselves, they start blocking our channels. They start banning us, calling people's jobs to get them fired. And I haven't heard of any one straight masculine man try to get any of these black women fired from their job or take their channels down. I haven't heard of it. The reason that Cynthia G girl got took down, Becky took her channel down. It wasn't a black woman that took her, or black man that took her channel down. A Becky wrote an article. It got traction. They took her channel down. So that's kind of what I be saying about the situation. Soon as we defend ourselves and we try to control the narrative about our image, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's a pushback. I mean, how long dudes been really doing this? I don't even think it's been 10 years. Miles, stop. Miles. I don't even think it's 10 years, and they had 60 to 70 years to destroy our image. And it's not just like everybody else. You got a lot of these black dudes, and I talked about that on Free Game 89 on the Patreon. Check out the Patreon. You got black dudes who pushing misandry as well too. You got men pushing misandry. Go, bye. I just wanted you to stop doing what you're doing. Get. Yeah, you got black dudes pushing misandry too. And like Barack Obama, he did everything for everybody else. He did more things. You know why this country is reading rainbow? Look at Barack. That's why a lot of people accuse his wife of kind of like, you hear it. I don't know nothing about it, but you hear it. Barack came in and did more things for the Rainbow Gang and the police. He did nothing. Every time we talk about doing something for the brothers or for black people, not the brothers, for black people, you know what he said? My hands tied, the Republicans won't let me. But the Republicans who are conservative and anti-rainbow community, you know what I'm saying? They, guess what they say? So they let you do all these rainbow laws? It don't make sense. He did everything for the blue. A bunch of blue laws that was passed. He did nothing for us. We voted for him because he was black. We made that mistake once. But let us know, what are you going to do for us? You can't shame us no more. Our mothers done shamed us into being stepfathers. Our mothers done shamed us into taking care of them because they didn't go out there and find husbands. That's not our job, is to be your protector for a lifetime. Black women have shamed us more than anybody else. They shamed us for putting ourselves first. Now you want us to vote for a black woman, and these the number one enemies, our enemies? I say it all the time. They are number one opposition. It's not Brad. It's not Becky. It's not Lee. It's not Amir. Our number one enemy is the black women. They are the attack dog of the establishment. And I hate to say that, but it's true. And I love when people say, well, why do these black men not, marry? Come here. Why do these black men, divest and they don't marry? And you know what? My brother Ron Mexico from Oakland, he hit me up yesterday. He made a great observation. What's so funny? Adonis told me this like 2 days before that. He said, you notice a lot of these dudes that's above 40, go marry non-black women. They leave their black women to get with non-black women and they seem happy. And Adonis told me the other day, as an older man, I think it was Friday, he said, take my advice, because he's about 10 years older than me, around there. And he said, take my advice. He said, leave black women alone. He said, as an older man, knowing what I know, leave black women alone. And that's crazy. That I'm not saying I'm taking that advice or I'm apply that advice, but it's very interesting. Corrupt guy with a non-black woman, that's what Ron Mexico speaks. And a lot of these dudes, felt like they wasted a lot of time with these women. But they have been the number one enemy of us, bro. And I hate to say that. They have been kicking our ass. Single mother households has been destroying us. They have been destroying us. I've seen it. A lot of dudes are confused because they don't know who their father is and they carry that chip. A lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, they fathers not their fathers, they families not their families, and some people never find out, and that's why they so confused. This, man, I was gonna do a video on Free Game 89. I swear I gotta remember to do this video somewhere in my IG save. That it was a fraternity fraternity thing on one of the fraternity courts. Fraternity courts. And the child wasn't his. Do you know the dude's mother went over there and consoled the mother, the one that thought that wasn't the baby mama, that was saying he was the baby? She went over there and hugged her. She broke down crying and everybody felt bad for her. What about him? He spent money on a child that wasn't even his. He spent time, got a connection, and your mother go over there and hug her. And I'm telling y'all, man, I'm telling y'all from experience, man, a lot of these women will get with your ex. A lot of your mothers will conspire with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your ex-wife to destroy you. They will tell them how to destroy you. They will tell them how to get money out of you, how to manipulate you. They will be on their team. Women stick together against men because they hate men. The way I hear women of all backgrounds, especially black women, talk about their husbands, it is disgusting. And it's so funny is I hear more non-black women speak highly of black men than black women. True shit. And I ain't talking about this, O'Shea Duke Jackson did a video with a Puerto Rican woman saying, how black men are nice and they treat us well, but black women don't like us to have, they get jealous and run us off with black men. And they do. They got the mentality that they own us, that they can treat us, they can go out there. And if you didn't know, the white man is the #1 dude on the dating market. That's a motherfucking fact. Because they seen as powerful and resourceful, right? And a lot of women think they get with them and they gonna get they gonna get a great deal out of it. Real talk. So, but they find out that ain't true. They don't spend no money. And a lot of women get with black dudes and they find out that they compassionate. They have a affectionate side. They love to do stuff. They financially spend money. But let black women tell them, we don't do this. The reason a lot of brothers don't spend money with black women is because you don't have to spend money. They don't demand you spend money to be with them. You take her out to a nice time and you turn around and you drop her off and somebody else pull up and hit it and eat your food. I done heard those stories before. You dining her and your homie's like, damn, you know what, man, we ran a train on her. That's Keisha. So, like I said before, it's a reason for this, bro. And you can say this till you blue in your face and women deny this. The majority of them have done it. So when they sit out here and tell us that we should vote for a quote unquote black woman that ain't black, that's cool. Let's just say she is black, hypothetically. What do we get out of it? She says she's not going to do nothing for black people. That brother in Oakland that did the interview on Art of Dialogue, go check him out. And F. Vlad. Art of Dialogue, he talked about how Kamala tried to wrongfully convict him and put him in jail. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole hours change interview on there. And he didn't even do it, and she knows she didn't do it. She just wanted to throw a brother in jail. Oh, let's not forget. Let's continue on, and let's not forget what she did to Nina Simone's estate. She gave Nina Simone's estate, took it from her black family, and gave it to the man. Let's not say if you are truly a conservative individual and you are against the reading rainbow, right? She did the first same-sex marriage, and she performed that in California. So if she don't have no policies for me, right? If she don't have no policies that fit me, right? And I don't have any faith that the economy is going to be any good with her. And stop. And on top of that, she threw innocent black dudes in prison. And on top of that, she's a feminist. Why would I vote for her, Barack? Magic? Why would I vote for her? It's going to be bad regardless. No matter who in office, it's going to be bad for the brothers regardless. So ain't nothing going to change. We play life on Hall of Fame. Don't nobody else in America or around the world play the life on Hall of Fame. Not even Africans. Foundationally black Americans, we play it on a different level. And I told y'all this before. Us and black celebrities, we are not the same ethnic group. Puff, Jay, athletes, we cannot be the same we cannot be the same group of people. Politically, aesthetically we look alike, but religion, belief, tax bracket, they not us. And I'm the first person that said that. I have voted plenty of times. My mother made me vote for Barack Obama. I was on the HBCU when he won. I came all the way home because I didn't absentee ballot just to vote for Barack and went back to school. But I flew free, so I didn't want to make it seem like it was rich nigga shit. Nah, I fly free. But nonetheless, and I'll address y'all comments when we make it back to the crib. Cause I'm walking my animal. So I just figure I'm like shit. Got done working my legs, and shopping. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying. Like, what do we get out of it? We don't get nothing out of it. And everybody say, okay, we're gonna do this and that for y'all, and even if they say they're gonna do this and that and the thought for us, they not gonna do it. They not gonna do it. So really, it's hard for us regardless of what happened. That's why the best thing is for all y'all men and women, stack your money, invest your money in the right places. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you find whoever the woman you want to be with, or if you're a female, whatever you desire, the man you want to be with. Y'all build, y'all grow, y'all go through the bullshit. Y'all give y'all kids, lead them with assets, insurance policies, properties, valuables, cars, stocks, bonds, and all that. You lead them with that, and y'all just have a healthy family. If it's polygamous, or if it's we just gonna stick this out, and if you go step out, you protect your, whatever y'all agreement is, that's fine. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, we play the game of life on extremely hard level, and it's nothing that we think is normal, but it ain't. We got to be 5 times as talented just to get half the recognition, if that. So for Barack Obama, who don't identify with us, these tethers, and I shout out to Tariq Nasheed for pointing at these tethers, try to shame us. Oh, y'all didn't create anything in hip hop. Y'all don't create nothing. Y'all lazy. Y'all this, that, and the third. Look here, man. I work around and have worked around a lot of different people. They lazy. We can't afford to be lazy. We get fired. And even if we are exceptional at the job, and we know the job like the back of our hand, we don't get promotions like that. We got to beg for raises most of the time, and they fire us first. No matter how exceptional we are, they fire us first. So I ain't really trying to hear that. These dudes be lazy. Them other ethnic groups, they lazy. They just as out of shape as black people. You know what I'm saying? And all that. They come here and get wig and bridge cars and drive a Range Rover and all. Man, get out of here. So for quote unquote brothers, even though Barack ain't a brother, just because Barack ain't a brother, you know what I'm saying? And Magic, he ain't us neither. He ain't like us neither. And I ain't saying that just to say because Kendrick Lamar wordplay, but he not. I'm telling y'all, celebrity, like black people that's celebrities and got money, they own, like, they own ethnic group, and that's fine. So when they try to speak down to us and tell us what they need to do, bro, you ain't in the trenches like we is, bro. We ain't in the same tax bracket. You don't believe in God. You believe in Lucifer, most of y'all. You believe in the devil. So how can you be like us? How can you tell us half faith is going to work? 9 out of 10 of y'all forget where y'all come from. So I found it shaming that, oh, yo, black men, y'all need to do this, y'all. No. Now the statistics tell y'all that she about to lose to Trump without us. No. Even if you came in with a dog-ass plan laid out for us, even if you laid in, it's raining, buddy, come on, hard. You gotta walk back. Even if you came in with a dog-ass plan for us, right? Cool, right? You came in with a dog plan for us. I don't even believe they will carry you through. All right, stop raining hard, come on. I really want to walk back, but I'm going to let you do your thing. Here. But yeah, I wouldn't believe it. I just feel like, oh yeah, y'all need to be always shaming us. They shame us to being stepfathers. They shaming us to be our husbands, our mother's son husbands. They shame us for everything, and that shit don't work on me no more. This shit don't work on me. Double tap the screen like the video. It doesn't work. I'm over it. Because you can sit here and do everything for a lot of these women, and they forget. They forget. So I just find it frustrating that They using tethers to attack black men now. You know, and I gotta coin a phrase for, wealthy black people, because they not us. I gotta get with Town and Kobe and come up with a title for them. You got a coconut? Fucking coconut on the tree. I gotta get a title for them. Come up with a word, a phrase. Because they not us, bro. And some of them can be us, and they try to do things and they try to help the community and stuff. So I do understand that. But a lot of them, they get money and they highly weirdo. But yeah, you ain't gonna shame me into voting just for somebody because they black. And I mean, Barack ain't black. He's a tether. And Magic probably used to be black a long time ago. Oh, we need y'all. No. A lot of you niggas like Magic. A lot of them dudes, black celebrities like Magic, was shacked up with Trump, was taking pictures with Trump. Let me in now. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now. Raekwon was rapping about Trump and all that. A lot of y'all was Trump buddies. Oh, you forgot what happened January? Man, I don't give a hell. If this shit about to bubble, let's get it over with. What Willie D gonna say to my... Stop. What Willie D say on my mind playing tricks on me? He said, it's about to go down right now. Let's get this shit over with. If we gonna have a race war, let's get it over with right now. Let's get it over with. Fuck it. If it's inevitable, let's get it out the way. That's what I say. If it's inevitable, what we waiting for? That's just my thing. I'm one of them people that just say, let's knock it out. Let's get it out the way. So I just feel to the point where don't shame us. If you want it, if you really valued our vote, why go get the migrants to replace us? If you really value our vote, lay out a plan for us and execute it. Talk to Ice Cube about his contract with America. Lay out a plan for us, and that's cool. Let's hear what she got to say. Not the honey pack on the floor. Lay out a plan for us from the beginning, and she didn't do that. So, no. I would tell young black men, no, don't vote. No, do what you want to do, but if you had to ask my opinion, absolutely not. Miles, come on. Absolutely not. Because I'm tired of them always shaming us. How about you come the correct way? Like when a woman say, approach me the correct way. How about you come to us the politically correct way? Say what you're going to do for our community. How you going to lay it out. And hopefully you execute it. You're sincere. But your background is just as diabolical and vicious as Trump's background. Even more so. You laid up with Montel Williams and another black guy, but you married a white guy. That's another thing. You married a white guy, right? I'll tell you this. If Barack was up there with Kaylee instead of Michelle, would they have elected him? No. And I told y'all about this girl I was dating, and she told me, Miles, come here. Go ahead, go. She told me it's okay for black women to date white guys, but she don't like for black men. She was okay for black women to date white guys, but she don't like white guy. She don't want black men to date white women. And I said, why? She said, well, white women are evil. And I'm just thinking, like, don't they come from the same community? I didn't argue with her. Come here. I didn't argue with her. That's what she believed. Why? I don't need to know why. Because in my mind, I know why. So I find that hilarious. I'm gonna read all y'all comments. We don't want no smoke. Come on. But yeah, I find that hilarious. So now it's where we at. The top of the ninth inning, bottom of the eighth. Since it's World Series time. And now they want to beg us? No. It ain't even begging, it's shaming, bro. It's shaming. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of everybody shaming us. Our mother's been shaming us. Women out here been shaming us. You know what I'm saying? Society been shaming us. It's just to the point like, okay, we done had enough of it. How much more shaming can we take? That's just like, oh, we need y'all to get out there. We need, no. Y'all don't need no men. Black men are useless. Y'all don't need no men. Remember that? Y'all don't need us. We useless. We bullet bags. You know? Delete black babies. Black male babies. Remember that? Now here they go. Here they go. I remember my ex told me that she one night, like she got mad over some nothing, right? She was like, nigga, you know what? I don't need you. She was like, I don't need you. She said, bitch, I don't need you. I said, okay, bet. I ain't argue with her. I ain't get physical with her. I left. I left. I straight up left. And all of a sudden, we can go half and half. We can go 50-50. And, I'm sorry. And I do need you. Oh, eat a dick. Eat a dick. Eat a dick. Eat a dick. He went sideways. When she said that, that's on par with calling me a bitch. When she said, I don't need you, bet. And black women can't, even when you start dating, I don't need you. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me. And yeah, about a week or 2, 3 later, 60 days later, they got their hands out. Hey, could you do this for me? Could you give me this? Could you do that for me? Man, I'm good. They think they can talk to us any type of way and it ain't no consequences. And that go for Barack and Magic. You think you could talk, man, fuck you. In your theaters, and whatever else you got going on. And your Lakers. And Barack. And your husband. And his husband. And I don't care what none of y'all say in the comment section, shaming and all that. Y'all, I don't really care. Because most of y'all ain't black. And the other ones that are black, you ain't a man. You are male, or you a female, or you portraying to be a female. So, like I said before, enough of the shaming, bro. Come at us correct. Just as a woman, a lot of y'all women in the comment section that's trying to masquerade as men with a fake profile, check this out. Check this out. Just as my bad, buddy. Just as you want a man to approach you as a woman, as a classy woman, approach us as men from the beginning, as productive citizens, because the perception of black men is not the reality. We take care of our children. Child support was created because of Brad, not us. Check out the history. We take care of our children. We want to be there. We want to be there and build. But it was y'all, fresh out of bondage, who wanted to go back with Brad and Becky. Y'all crossed us in bondage. It wasn't Section 8 or Uncle Sam. It helped. Y'all crossed us in bondage. So this ain't nothing that's been going on. The internet just shed light on it. That's why I always say this about the connection between black men and black women. And there's some good women out, black women out there, for sure. I do agree with that. I've run across some solid ones. Ain't nobody perfect, but some solid ones. But this is why I tell you this. And this is the golden dating rule right here. This is the number one thing you know to date. Once a woman start putting barriers up, oh, you got to do this to be with me, or you got to do that to be with me, or this, that, and the third. A lot of times, you know what that means? She don't like you like that. So when black women go out here and say, we got to pay all the bills, or you got to do this for me and do that for me to be with me and all that, and then they go get with the other and they paying for the other. They paying his bills. What's that dude? King of Queens or Queens of King, whatever her name is. She took a deadbeat white dude and was paying for him. And I guarantee you her black baby father she had before him was paying. He was doing things that a man was supposed to do. Or some of them. So they'll pay for the other, but they don't want to pay or help the brother. We got to do all this exclusive shit. We gotta mark every box. And they get with these, and they talk about black men getting with Big Becky, but they get with these out of shape brads. These pot belly brads. I see it every day living out in the suburbs. They get with these pot belly brads. At least I give it to Mexican women. You know, you'll see a fine Mexican woman on her husband, that motherfucker look like fat nothing. That nigga 5'5", stomach big as hell, legs short as hell, arms stubby as hell. But, you know, she a stick by old buddy. But our women, you gotta be 6 foot. You gotta make this, you gotta make this. And dad never get that guy. And all these are shaming tactics. And then when you go get with the other, then here come the shaming again. So no, we done with shaming. We done with shaming. We're done with shaming. We're done with that part. So if you want to ask us to do something, come with a plan, come at us correctly. Don't send Barack, don't send Magic, don't even send Tariq Nasheed. And I love the brother. Don't send Uncle Luke, you know. Don't send Jay-Z, don't send Lil Wayne. Don't dig up Martin Luther King and send his ass neither. We can make our own decisions as a collective group. Not males, not Pookie Ray Rays, real productive black men that get out here and work every day. We can make our decisions. No need to shame us. Come at us correctly, and we can move accordingly. But no, they thought a lot of these black women, it was more women than men, was gonna help them. And you know, to the brothers that's voting for Trump, hey, I'm not mad at you. I understand why. I definitely understand why. Because you know your pockets were right under Trump. So at least you say, you know what? At least the economy and the chances we go to war, and them sending my baby to war or drafting, because you know they're gonna draft the majority of black people to go to war. At least the chances decrease. At least the chances decrease. You put Kamala in, misandry is gonna run rampant. Groceries is gonna shoot up. She dumb as a box of rocks. She don't know nothing. All of it is word salad. You know what I'm saying? She's an idiot. If she went to HBCU, I don't got no love for HBCUs. They treat you worse than a PWI, and that's something that nobody talks about. And maybe I'll speak about that on the Patreon one day. I went there, and they treated me like they treated me like a Planet of the Apes. Remember in the original Planet of the Apes, when the apes actually, you know, they hopped in the spaceship and shit, and they went back to current modern day America, and they made them caged animals and shit, even though they can talk shit. That's how I felt. They didn't show me no love. Fuck HBCUs, and I say that proudly. They treat a lot of their students like bottom of the basement barrel. Go to a PWI, go to the most prestigious or private college you can. And I've been holding that in for a while. But yeah. Come on, let's go this way. But yeah. That's how I feel. What you feel? Come on, man. I think you'll take him. It wouldn't even go for a round. But yeah, that's just my feeling on it. That's my experience. One day I'll open up about my experience. Horrible. You know, a lot of people classify as African American because it's they say African descent, what they call it, ancestry. You know, ancestry. They don't fuck with us, most of them. You know, a lot of times if it wasn't raining, they'd be out here walking. There's one African dude that acknowledged me here, a young brother. He's one guy that acknowledges me every time he see me walking. The other ones, they go to the other side of the street. It ain't too many African women over here, so not the women. The guys, they look at you like you're a criminal. They smile and they nod their head to Maria and Hector and Brad and Becky. But us, me, nah. So I'm about to pass the apartment right now. I don't know what type of flag that is. I want to say maybe it's the Congo Republic flag they got in their window. Well, don't quote me on that. But I'm reading the comments. I'm almost back to the crib. But yeah, they gotta shame us. There's just too much shaming been going on. And my favorite one is this. You be like, I did this and that, I accomplished this and that. Black women say, oh, you always want credit for what you supposed to do. Huh? But y'all get credit for Mother's Day. Y'all want credit for being mothers. I'm telling you, this shit run deep, bro. It run deep. It run deep. Black women are number one adversaries. And it's fucked up. I hate to say it, but from my life experiences, and like I said, I know some solid women, bro. But the one thing about women, about black women, you got to show them. You got to show them. And once you show them that you can't be controlled, that you can go get another chick, or you can do whatever you want to do, and they can't control you, then they want to fall in line. Then they want to fall in line. And that's messed up. That's fucked up. So you can show them you can go get some more hoes, or, especially, and you can take care of yourself, and you don't need them in a Section 8 or their house, and I'm like, man, you can take care of yourself. Man, I'm telling you. You get everything you wanted in a relationship, anything you want in a relationship. When they can't tie you down, and as I'm walking back to the crib, remember I was telling you about like the little boundaries they put up when they kind of really don't want you. A lot of women, some of them, they put up fake boundaries. They were like, yeah, we can't have sex till we do this, that, and the third. The next thing you know, you still hitting it. So sometimes you gotta test those boundaries. Sometimes they just talk. But if she's standing on business, keep them moving. A lot of times they just talk. Oh, you gotta do this and that to get with me. You ain't gotta do nothing. They just talk. You gotta go by actions and not what they say. I'm telling you, with women, it's all about actions. I'm celibate, but you got 4 kids. Come on. So that's what I kind of like telling y'all, like, just go by their actions. Real talk. We almost to the crib. If he don't take another pee. Oh, good afternoon.
Hi, Miley. I see you.
Come on.
Mr. Handsome. Oh, yeah. You're a good boy.
Hold on. Oh, my bad. It's my neighbor. Alright, go be great. It's cold in a bitch outside, low key. I ain't gonna lie. I turned my heat on. But hold on, let me turn my light on. Alright, boy. After that leg work, I'm sore in the hole. I am sore. Give me 1 second. Let me put my battery, my cable in. I am sore. So 1 second. Get my bootleg set up on my phone. Here we go. So I'm about to run through these comments real quick. We got a bunch of them. I got that super chat too. Shout out to the mods doing their job. Cyber salute. Woody Harrelson, great name. Trump 24 Normal Boys and Girls Sports. Chopping off. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, brother. Not with none of that other stuff. Barack did more for the reading rainbow community than the actual black community. Another condescending old man who only looks at black community as a tool, not a people. Yep, Javier Logan. He looked, yep. Reedy, what up? He said armed goat and crippled chicken. Wow. Dikembe Mutombo recently passed the cancer. He was most known for his iconic finger wag. As anyone in history... oh, man. Rest in peace to Dikembe. Yeah, man. Yeah, he had cancer, man. 56 years old, 58 or 56, too young. His son had a great little article about his dad. Solomon, salute. You voting for here? Absolutely not. He said, you blacks are expendable. If we is expendable, let me say this, son, man, receipts. If we was expendable, then why are they begging us? Why are they begging us to vote? If we was expendable, why did they get back rock and roll? Get back hip hop. Get back all our inventions. If we are expendable, get rid of us then. They will never do it because they can't. They can never do it because they can't survive. Harris grew up in the six with Drake. Yeah, I heard she was a Canadian. How is she not like us? How is she not like us? How is she not? She grew up in Canada. There you go. Salute. That's wild, Larry. You keep that comment, brother. Crippled goat or crippled chicken said, bro, really thinks his image was ruined by people words and not action of all these grown men having babies and not raising. No, that's not true. Brad has had more. Brad was the face of running off. I met a chick the other day. She was with a Brad, and a Brad is a firefighter, and her baby daddy was a Brad, and he was a deadbeat father. That King of Queen dude that she with, he's a deadbeat father. Don't take care of his kids. Child support was because of Brad not taking care of his kids. Boy, you stink, and I just washed you. Dog, did you get sprayed by a skunk? I gotta spray him. You stink. Y'all are being played. That's nothing new. Yeah, it's funny how Kamala Harris, Alkerson say, not being held accountable for any of her flaws the way they do Trump. That's because, you know what that is? Trump is just a straight shooter. He just too raw. He just too raw and too real. He said whatever his mind. If you real in this society, they don't like it, bro. If you real in this society, they like BBLs and, they like fake titties and they like makeup wigs and, ninjas getting height surgery. Blackest cultural experience. Harris is Indian woman claiming her. Yeah, just because she went to HBCU, bro ain't got no teeth in his head. I don't know what you meant by that. He said, Trump, I mean, y'all can vote for whoever y'all want to vote for. I don't really care. Imagine Trump saying that about white people. Imagine Trump saying if you ain't black, if you ain't vote for me was crazy by Joe Biden. Yeah, I never voted Obama because he was definitely, yeah, I voted because my mama told me to vote for him. He was black. Yeah, double tap the screen. I ain't gonna lie, bro, because he was black. But that Boondocks episode shined a lot of light. It had a lot of truth. Yeah, she's Indian. Yep, keep the family together. Well, she was on that cooking show, that cooking insert with the other Indian woman. She's real pretty, but she kind of chubby. I forget her name. Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Cleveland. I heard Cleveland got some great food. Next time I go to Cleveland, I'll have to get some of the corned beef. I heard y'all corned beef rival ours. Are you familiar with Brandon Jamal, the single mom? Yeah, the one that crashed out on Fresh and Fit. I think he apologized for that. Yeah, I follow him on TikTok. Yeah, he funny. I played that song for my mama. You a single mom? That shit was funny. Devon I definitely have pulled strings with black women. He said Keisha. That's going over your head, bro. Think about it for a minute. I wish someone would bring me, man. Well, you better go to the store or DoorDash it, Playboy. She's a prosecutor no matter what. She's a crook. Yeah. Ain't no honest prosecutors, though. Their job is to win, just like lawyers get criminals off. But they both crooked, so what do we vote for? I mean, vote for whoever fit what you doing. Whoever fits your view. If you like a lot of liberal stuff, then a lot of times you go with Democrats. If you're more of a conservative, then you go with more of you believe in, segregated bathrooms. You believe men should be men and women should be women in a household. You go for Trump. If you just don't, you just regardless, it's hard. Like for black men, you just do what you do. Economy, you go by policy. Who policies do you like? Fit your bill more. That's what it is. That's it. Policies. How do you think the economy is gonna be under one of them? That's just a few things. If you don't care about the number one thing is the economy. I think for a lot of people, the policies and the economy. But if you okay, I don't understand none of that type of stuff, then do you believe in more of this liberal stuff going on as far as genders and 1,000 genders, and you believe in women being equal to men and the Me Too movement and all that, then you go with Kamala. If you believe conservative and nuclear families and stuff of that, and you go with Trump or independent. Or if you just what, it's gonna be effed up regardless, I'm gonna just sit this one out and not complain. It's a fact. Facts. Hold your ballot, a little ballot, and yeah, hold it. The best thing black men could do is hold it because nobody really laid out a policy. I voted many times and I'm 50, and I voted quite a few times. I'm not as old as 50, but Australians ruined breakdancing. That shit was funny though. I didn't know that was a thing still. I can do no better than old girl. I will say that myself. I can do no better. Shout out to Ryan Streets. I don't criticize people. Yeah, double tap screen. I don't criticize people that I don't like to criticize people, bro. We have fun. Talk some shit. You know, you trip and shit at the movie theater, you trip or you know, we'll talk shit about you. But I don't criticize. I couldn't do no better than her. It was funny, but I couldn't do no better than her. I'll be real. Ryan, appreciate it. He said we gotta move on. Yeah. We always gotta keep moving on and make adjustments. Republicans want y'all in the pen. I mean, so do Democrats. 94 crime bill. Thunderbolt the penetrator. No, did he? They 94 crime bill. Come on, what's the difference? What's the difference? You know? What Gucci say? Trying selling white chalk, trying to dark these narcs, trying to duck these darks. Regardless, man, I feel like, and also I was saying this ain't really got nothing to do with per se much. But I was telling somebody, I don't know where I was. I was telling somebody, I said, man, the police in Detroit, they like to ham. They like to ham innocent black people. They like no, not innocent. They like to get the innocent regardless. They like to get the law-abiding citizens with tickets and jaywalking tickets, but they don't ever want to get the criminals. I understand why that is, because they send you to the upper room. He said, bro. So both sides are evil, but you can't afford groceries. It's time for a change. Google evil. Yup. I bought four things. I bought three things the other day. I can't remember what they was. It was a rotisserie chicken. I bought a couple of things. I bought like five things today. Matter of fact, I bought two things of soup, lift onion soup mix. I'm gonna make some meatloaf. Two things of turkey, the little small ones. Um, bell peppers, the 3 packs that come in the color, because I ain't seen no green ones. A red onion. I bought Miles some bones. They was like $7. What else did I get? I got a bag of chips, some cookies. I just put all this shit up. And maybe a few more. That shit was $60, bro. He said buy land, farm, and make babies and live. Yeah. Yeah, farm is the way I was just talking to one of the chicks I'm talking to about getting a farm. There's no Kamala isn't for the community either. Nope. Brandon says simple. We have two parties. It's like a dirty coin no matter. Yep, Elan, yep. And it's always gonna be hard for black men. I'm telling you. Last hired, first fired. Ooh. Tech Hen, I can't pronounce your first name. That's you ain't lying. Last hired, first hired. Last hired. And that's why it's important too, how you name your child too. All them ghetto names you name your child, they will not give you no love. Make sure you got a good wholesome name, bro. No one can afford to buy property. Man, a lot of these people can't afford the property taxes. What's your job? I got a job. None of your business. I got a job. But I work in the commerce world. Obama is a test too, baby, bro. Yeah, I heard he's he was adopted or something, or stepfather left him some money. I was listening to George Brown. You lost, brother. I'll be lost. Go ahead, I'll be lost. He said, you ain't lying, bro. My bro told me once, a black man, you really can't afford to even have a bad day at work. Shake my head. You can't. You can't afford to trip out. You can't afford to lash out. Nope, no matter how good you are at your job, they don't care. You're a loss, not him. Yeah, he is. He tripping. But hey, believe what you want to believe. The wars are on black men, and sons always have been, rocket fuel. Yep. DO87, he said she's married to a small hat member. The whole administration is filled with small hat members. She works for the lobbyists, all small hat with money. Yeah, that's facts. Appreciate you in the super chat, DO87. He said, Deshaun, that's everyone. He said, man, I don't drink baby blood. You damn. I don't know what even that meant. He said Kamala doesn't have any policies that would benefit black folks. She says she doesn't have any policies. Oh, yeah, that's what she said. She said, I ain't doing nothing for black people specifically. And the biggest lie was when she said she's gonna tax the billionaires. You can't tax them. They can't really tax them like that, bro. Like once you learn how money works, they can't really tax them. That's a lie. He said they arguing. LeBron cries. Yeah, LeBron ain't, man. LeBron on a whole different stratosphere. You don't want no Patriots want that. Think for themselves. Draft dodger, Trump. Hey, Rick James was a draft dodger too. Watch his documentary on Showtime. Hilarious. Why don't you address Trump draft dodger? I mean, it is what it is. Rick James was too. Like, I mean, shit. I almost went to the military. My pops talked me out of it. So, I mean, do what you want to do. I was going to try to go to the Air Force or the Army. I wish I went to the Air Force, man. I know a lot of my homies, they love it. The draft's unconditional anyway. Bro, find God. I got God. What did Black Lives Matter do? Black Lives Matters ain't do nothing but steal money from the community. That's a fact. Black Lives Matter ain't do nothing but steal money for the community, bro. She got that money. They got that money. Got the hell on. Time to have dads in the home, and it is. And that's one thing about the economy going left. If it do go left under whoever, a lot of people gonna have to consolidate their homes. It's gonna get back to back in the day where, the majority of family gonna be in one home, and we all gonna have to work together. That'd be the positive. Facts be independent, real thinkers right here. Yeah, I'm thinking for myself. A doomsday Dallas Cowboys for like Trump train going money. Oh, we play all today, Cowboys. That's why I'm doing this because I don't know who playing right now. I did a parlay and I did some FanDuel lineups, but I already know I ain't about to hit. I'm voting for Kamala because I don't want to be accused of not being. Hey man, that's you. I'm not mad at you, brother. I'm not mad at who you vote for. Raised in Indian too. It doesn't. I don't have much experience with Indian people. The last job I wrote, the boss was Indian. She was all right. She was all right. She was cool. I've spoke to some Indian people in my neighborhood. Most women will speak. Yeah, most of the women will speak, and they are beautiful women. Most of them speak. They do. First, they kind of get a little bit nervous and shit, like you know what I'm saying. But then when they see you on a regular basis, they speak. They rub mouths. They speak. They kind of really nice women, bro. And one thing I noticed about Indian people, they women, or they people in general, one of the gyms I go to out here, they work out in packs. They do a lot of things together. I see them work out like it could be from anywhere from the couples work out together. Like it could be a man and a woman, another couple. They work out as a family. It could be 7 or 10 of them. Today I seen like 7 of them working out together. 7 women, 7 Indian women. They do a lot of things together. They're very family oriented. And once you kind of talk to them, I don't talk to many other. I had one Indian dude that was my last job. That was the owner's cousin. He was all right, but most of the women are nice. Like when you have a conversation with you, they're nice. And they typically are very, very beautiful women. Very Indian women are very beautiful. Typically, they're very beautiful. From what I've seen living out here, they are very gorgeous. It don't matter who you vote for; the results are gonna be the same. Central Bank runs the show. J Rock, just stop facts. He said, for someone don't agree with you, they not black. Someone don't. That don't matter if you don't agree with me. Now, if we don't agree on something that could be proven, like I don't know who was the 45th president, you say one thing, I say another thing, and we can't. That I would say, okay, pull it up. That's something like I don't disagree with people's, beliefs. I'm not gonna try to convert you from a Christian to a Islam or a Muslim or I ain't doing that, bro. He said you on point at me. I ain't doing that. I'm too old for that. I ain't convincing nobody. Like I told you, when old girl told me that stuff about interracial dating, I didn't change her mind. We just changed the subject. I knew kind of how to treat her at that point. They ain't helping. If Joe Biden would have forgave my loans, my student loans, I'd have voted for his ass. See your piece, man. You have your own mind. Shout out to Natalie, appreciate it. Yeah, I sure was gonna vote for his ass. My shit got forgiven. Oh, I was voting for him. I told Town that. Town business. I said, yeah. Who says okay? I was arguing. Rebel Life. Why you don't got a wrench, brother? Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to time your ass out. Hold on. Hold on. YouTube beef, nigga. Yeah, CJ timed and CJ banned me for no reason. He said Magic Johnson needs to shut up and remain positive in life. that was an insane quote. You definitely deserved a wrench before then, but you get a wrench for that one. That was an insane quote. That quote might have went over people's head. He said, "Salute, CJ. Magic Johnson need to shut up and remain positive." Nasty work. That was a nasty quote. That was the quote of the. That's the quote of the month so far. So if someone doesn't agree with you, they're in black. Yeah, okay, y'all arguing. I disagree. There's a lot of great things we disagree with in the community. Now, some things that may be non-negotiable. I agree. We have to find the kingdom within ourselves before we can rule anything. Take time to find you first, and because self-love is mandatory. Everything else is second. I agree with A. Jamul Davis. I agree. That's why a lot of people get out there looking for their happiness and looking for love from other people. The only people you should look for love from is the people who gave birth to you, and I think yourself. If you don't love yourself first, I agree with that. If you don't love yourself first, nobody gonna look. Can't nobody love you and make you happy until you make yourself happy and love yourself. Y'all hate each other. That's never gonna change, and I'm starting to believe that. I hope it does, but I'm starting to believe that comment. They laughing at us. Wait, they been laughing at us. Ain't nothing new. They laughing at us, but they jealous of us at the same time. Shout out to Antisocial Steve-O. They laughing at us, but they hating on us at the same time. They jealous of us. I'm a Mexican woman. I take care of my man. All I ask is honesty, no cheating, and take care of mine, Michelle Owens. And that's fair. As long as you lay the rules down. And everybody rules is different, Michelle. Some people might be like, okay, if you go cheat, wear rubber. Some people may say, I just want a regular monogamous relationship. You're not ready for that. You're not ready for that. I move on. Everybody's different. So, but yeah, most of the time we don't want our significant other with nobody else. Some people don't care. Some people don't care. As long as maybe you run it by them or whatever. Me personally, I would just need to get out of my system before I got into a real relationship. And if it's out of my system, cool, let's go. After a while, it get old, playing the field. I tell y'all that all the time. It get old playing the field. It get real old. Baby scare, STIs and STDs and, crazy baby daddies and crazy girl. Like, get old. Y'all be surprised how, I want to be a player. I want to be a that shit get old. Busted windows, uninterrupted, showing. Hey, it was a lady. She did she did a TikTok. I'm guessing it was. She said that she was talking to multiple guys, and that one of the guys told her to come over. She went to the wrong guy house. They live in the same complex. She went to the wrong guy house and brought the wine. He was like, "What you doing here?" You know what I'm saying? And she was like, this the wrong guy. He was like, "All right, see you later." You know what? If a girl showed up, like one of the girls I'm dealing with showed up and she made a mistake, I'm be like, yeah, come on in. You know what? Like, come on in. She must have been a terrible girl, bro. He must have ain't want nothing else to do with her. That's crazy. He must have didn't want nothing else to do with her. For her to show up and him to turn it down, nigga, they ain't too many dudes turning down no ass. Oh man. Yeah. He had to be want nothing else to do with you. He said build that wall and help Mexico even they decide to invade. Yeah, I need to see what the wall look like. Artificial intelligence. Build the wall. Yeah, I want to see what the wall look like. Remember the artificial intelligence did the sign of Detroit? It didn't look nothing like. I still ain't drove past it. Why do people classify? Okay, I said that. I ain't never been to Nigeria. I'm American. Address the draft dodger. I mean, what you want me to say about him? You keep saying that. What you want me to say about him dodging the draft? I don't have nothing to say about it. How your day going, bro? It's going good. Got the workout in, shop, walk the animal. He knocked out. I'm not claiming nothing. African Jalen, salute. Oh, today's the day, Jalen. Cowboys and Lions. You want to do a live? While the game on? We need conservatives so bad. I like the majority. Don't like Trump, but it's simply elementary logic. Yeah, everybody. Hey, Scott R. Most women are conservative. They want a man to take care of them, right? That's conservative. They want a man to work and pay all the bills. That's conservative. They want monogamous relationships, nuclear families. That is conservative. Women like liberal because they like liberation. They like to be free to do whatever they want to do, and the majority of being able to do what they want to do is sexual liberation. That's just all it boils down to. They want to be equal to men in the bedroom. I'm indigenous, Middle American. Shout out to Renardo. Who y'all play today? But yeah, they want sexual liberation. That's it. And when they find out that they need to be under the leadership of a man, it's too late. That their fathers was supposed to pick their husbands and all that, and they pick wrong. Women just want sexual freedom. Women just want sexual freedom. That's it. That's it. They want to be able to take trips, go mess with Jamaican dudes, and they want sexual freedom. That's it. And when they find out that sexual freedom is not going to get them, marriage for women is financial security. It's a pension. It's a pension. Marriage for women is a financial is a pension. It is a pension. Yeah, women cannot lead. They're not conditioned to lead. It's not their job. That's why when they lead, they do all these things, they get into trouble. Black folks need to work on their community. Don't vote because we can't help from the government or better our community. I agree. You got to vote for your local politicians, though. Vote for your local politicians. Renardo Salute. How did eating cats and somebody? I don't know what that meant. Who did he talk to? He said celibate with 4 kids is nasty work. Yeah. Okay, we almost done. Hold on. Hold on. He said, "Yeah, that money to it. Yeah, they giving all the money to the migrants and all that. It's crazy." Turtle Island, I don't know what that meant. So I'm gonna read a couple more comments. Magic's got a whole son dressed like a woman. He needs to worry about. Why you think he bagging David? Why you think he bagging the Democrats? What they believe in? Reading Rainbow. Please someone salute one honor. Magic is how live easy. Yeah. Obama should be asking black men what I can do to push reparations since he's so worried about Harris. Do nothing. They ain't gonna never give us reparations. Who is voting this election? Ranking the Carter's crazy. Don't matter. It's not color. It's culture. Yeah, that's true. Are you? I'm not Caribbean. Not Caribbean. But that's all I got, man. Oh, Red Chief Cloud. Why you? I thought I gave you a wrench, brother. Hold on. We giving wrenches out today from the cell phone. My bad, brother. How many ninjas Kamala put in prison and you want me to vote for her? Yup, innocent. Oh, Eagles and Browns. Man, Deshaun Watson cook. Man, I ain't lying. Get your money, though. You can't even afford to have a bad day at work as a black man. Wow, that was a word. Never thought about that part. I am still tripping off that. You can't. Yeah, that was a great comment. What's your score for? I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I picked 31-24. Tony? Lions? I really don't be having no faith in Lions like that. Mike Tyson said, "Pac, all eyes on me." Song it ain't easy, even though you innocent, you still a ninja. Yup. What you think about Ohio invasion? I don't know nothing about the Ohio invasion, bro. Enlighten me about it. We were here before, being straight. I hate black pepper. It's crazy comment. I'm block you for that comment, Vince. I just felt the racism in that comment. You the first person I blocked on the stream. JFK Jr. was the last good Kennedy I knew. Donovan was still in there. But yeah, man, that was crazy, bro. But let me get out of here. This animal was knocked out right here. Hold on. Also, hey, okay, there you go. You wanted to be blocked too? No problem. But appreciate y'all, man. Peace.